What's up, YouTube? This is White Sox Warrior on Team Metamakers, and I'm going to come at you with my Prophecy deck profile. I was 5-4, but I don't think that tells how well I did at the tournament because I started off 5-1. I just ran into some serious bad luck, and it just didn't happen for me. But whatever, guys. It was a lot of fun. I think this deck was really good. A lot of people were complimenting me on taking Prophecies as far as I did because I got all the way up to table 9. But yeah, I'll probably go through my matchups after the deck profile. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, you can fast forward. But you want to see the deck profile, which I think most people want to see. It's going to happen right now. So start off, bread and butter of the deck. High Priestess. She's your boss daddy, your key play. The goal of this deck is to keep her on the field as long as possible and just blow stuff up with her. Next, we have 3 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. He searches out your spellbooks. He thins out the deck crazily. You can search him out with secrets. It's just this card is just really good, and you need to run at 3 to help search and to get Priestess on the field with the spellbooks. Next, I run 1 Temperance because I think that Temperance is a very slow card because you can't special summon any more cards, any more level 5 or higher monsters that turn, and I don't like that. And it kind of, I mean, you use your normal summon a lot in this deck, so I don't like to waste my normal summon on a Temperance to get my Priestess out. I mean, don't get me wrong, Priestess is good, and late game if you really need a Priestess, Temperance is the way to go. But still, Temperance at 3 or 2 is just I don't like it. But I do like 2 Justice because this card is just amazing. The dual search is just fantastic. My friends absolutely hate this card. I love it because it's just banish, search 2, you get a Priestess and a secret to your hand, and you could do so much of that because most of the time you have at least 1 or 2 spellbooks in your hand. If you get the second one, you're probably going to draw the third one the next turn. So this is basically an automatic Priestess summon the next turn. So I think 2 is just perfect. And Valor doesn't work on this card because it's an optional effect. Justice goes through because Valor would resolve in the end phase before you could activate Justice's effect. So yeah, don't want anybody Valor that. Then I run 1 Justice to round out the Prophecy monsters because it's a good target for this is my field spell, and it's also fun to make Formula Synchron with him. And he searches out Temp and Just. So then I run 1, 2, 3 Breaker. This is my favorite card. I love this card, and it's really good. You get the 1900 beater, so you can ram Thunder King with it. You blow up a back row, so you can protect your Priestess from a Solemn Warning or something. So that's always nice. So Priestess, or this is basically Priestess protection, and along with just like so many of these cards, you just gotta protect and get out Priestess. But yeah, Breaker's 3, good, and you can run. It's 29, 26 with power if you blow up the back row first, but it's just so good. I like 1 Chaos Sorcerer because it's another target you can search out with Justice if you need to. You do get a lot of light. You do get Light and Dark in the graveyard. It's not overly abundant, but you do get enough to normally special summon him when he gets in your hand. So Chaos Sorcerer is really good, and he gets over problem monsters. 1 Spirit Reaper for stall. I didn't get him too much when I did. I think I got him like twice against windups, and he just got freaking mind controlled every time. So that was depressing. But either way, Spirit Reaper, I like him. He works really well in this deck. Then I run 2 Valor. Not only is Valor good for the negating ability, but in this deck with Spellbook of Life, it's just dope. It just goes friggin' ham with synchros, and I just synchro everything. They'll be like, what level is Valor? I'll be like 5, and they'll just be like, crap. But yeah, Valor is so good. Then I run 2 Trag because Trag is awesome in this deck because your hands are always huge because you're always searching and you're getting the +1 every time with the frickin' field spell. So yeah, 2 Trag is you gotta run 2 Trag. I don't run Gores because I don't think it works with the tower because I always want the field spell on the field. So why would I want Gores? 2 Tower because it's a +1 every turn. And you get a special summon when it gets destroyed. And if you have enough spellbooks, you get a Priestess. Anything else, I'm probably going to special summon Stoic because I want that search for Justice. or Temperance if I need it. But yeah, these guys really good. 2, 3. Spellbook of Secrets. Again, it's another Spellbook Magician, just spell card form basically. You can search out the Magician with this guy, but also it gives you access to every Spellbook spell card in your deck, and those just give you, the Spellbooks give you an out to basically every play. I run 1 life because I also run a Monster Reborn, but I think 1 life's good. I'm actually considering kicking it up to 2. I might take out the traps I have and kick up a Spellbook of Life to 2 and change some other stuff, but I like the 1 life as it is, and it's great for synchro plays. And getting Priestess back too. 1 Haul, because it beefs up your Priestess like crazy, and you can use it in combo with Arcanite and Tempest, and that really helps. 1 Eternity, because you need Eternity. You need to. It's another way to recycle Spellbook spell cards besides your tower. 2 Wisdom, because it's Lance and it's amazing. This card is the bane of my opponent's existence. They'll be set out. They'll be like, bottomless your Priestess, and I'm just like, I don't think so. Chain Wisdom, and they're just like, crap, can't stop it, and you blow up the other back row or their monster because you don't really have to worry about traps anymore. So yeah, 2 power. I don't understand why this card is common. I think it's freaking amazing. You get 1,000 attack point extra and a search after you kill a monster. That's just too good in my eyes to like. I don't know. Sometimes these rarities confuse me, but whatever, Konami. Thank you for the 2 power. Make it easy. I have 2 Wonder Wand here, but at the tournament, I was running 1 Wonder Wand, 1 Pot of Duality because I didn't pick up this second Wonder Wand yet. But I'm going to be running 2 Wonder Wands now because it's just so much better than Duality. But still, Duality is good in this deck, don't get me wrong, but Wand is just so much better. 1 Storm, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Reborn. The Trinity. You gotta love the Trinity. And then I run 1 Book of Moon because it gives me a lot of options. Then Traps, I run 2 Torrential and 2 Compulse because it's good. And the Compulse works well with Spellbook Magician too. Yeah, that's my main deck, 40 cards, guys. So I like it. It was working really well. Just unlucky. I'm gonna go into my extra deck now. For rank 2s, for my Spellbook Magicians, I run Gotchi and Elf. Elf's a spellcaster, so it's nice. And his effect's not too bad. And Gotchi's just level 2 Zen mains. Not as good, but still protection. Then rank 3s, I ran Zen mains, Levier, Acid Golem, and they worked pretty well. I didn't make them too much because, again, I'm using the other guys for their effects basically, so not too often do I use it, but whatever. 1 Photon Pepple Operative and 1 Utopia for rank 4s, and I mean, they're good, so why not run them? And 1 Hierophant because he's big, he's 28, and his effect gets rid of back row. So if Macro Rabbit, if I can use this against Macro Rabbit, I'm pretty happy, so. Because they clears their back row. Normally like, oh, I have 5 back row, so no big deal. My synchros, we'll run 1 Formula Synchron. Picked this up before my duels, and I absolutely love this. It was so much fun to use. I can't tell you how many times I used that card. 1 Hyper Librarian because he's a spellcaster, level 5, so I don't have a Catastor because that card's amazing. 1 Gravity Warrior, 1 Tempest. Yeah, Tempest with the tower or with the Star Hall and Gravity Warrior just is good because he gets big. 1 Arcanite Magician. I picked this guy up for the tournament too. He was pretty good. I mean, I didn't make him too much, but yeah, the Arcanite Magician's good. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon because protection and power, and they were good. I don't think I made Stardust, but I made Scrap Dragon once, and he won me the game. So that was good. My extra deck. I am going to change this up a little bit. It still worked well, but I didn't see a lot of the stuff coming, and I didn't think... I don't know. Well, I'll explain what I'm talking about afterwards. I ran 2 Maxi because windups, and I guess Heretics, but I played 1 Heretic, but it wasn't... I didn't really even get this card. So, yeah, Maxi, good. 2... Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. I don't know. I might take him out. I'm not sure yet, but whatever. I'll probably update my profile like 2 weeks later or something. So yeah. Kaiku, still good though, against Chaos Dragons, Insectors, Dark World, you know. The reason I might take Kaiku out, because I was running 3 of these, and I guess Kaiku kind of loses his purpose with these 3 cards, but I mean, still, I guess it's 2 extra Dimensional Fissures, but, yeah, Dimensional Fissure, just good against so many decks, and I sided it. It was probably my most frequently sided in card, and it was just really good. And I picked up 2 more Secret Rares when I was there, so that was good. System down. This machine matchup, but actually the machine matchup, sorry guys, the machine matchup isn't actually too bad in this deck, so, against this deck, so I don't know what I was thinking. I probably shouldn't have just sided these in, probably played for something else, but whatever, maybe just cut it down to 1. 2 Decree, because I don't like Macro Rabbit, and I don't like Back Route. And in case I play that random Chain Burn deck, but I didn't. So, 2 Decree. Kind of need it in your side deck, guys. If you don't main deck it. I run 2 Rivalry for windups again. I have 4, basically 4 side deck cards for windup. But that doesn't help. And 2 White Imprisoning Mirror. Because I lose to agents on Dueling Network all the time, and this actually helped. So my matchups, I played a Mermail deck, and that was really intense. I won game 1 by 300 life points, lost game 2, then game 3, I won pretty decisively because I kept a Priestess in my hand the entire time, and that was pretty nice because I just kept recycling through my Priestess, and he didn't have an answer for it. So that was pretty good. I won Mermail. I never played Mermail, so I was pretty happy to beat it because, you know, everybody knows it's tough. Then I played Windups, Magician Shark first turn, and then I didn't draw anything second game. So, whatever. Then I played... What did I play? I played... Lightsworn Chaos Dragon deck, and I 2-1 that. I would have 2-0'd it, but he literally got dead on the field in the first 2 games, just like nobody's business, and I was amazed. But whatever. Then I played Macro Rabbit. I won 2-1. I played Heretics, won 2-0. I played Agents, won 2-1. Then I played 6 Sam. He opened Gateway first game, and OTK'd me when I had 2 Priestess and 3 Spellbook in my hand. So that kind of really sucked, and I was really depressed by that. But whatever. Again, what can I do? I won game 2 and game 3. He drew better than I did. No big deal. Then game 2, or next game, I played Macro Rabbit again, but I opened up with 2 straight matchups, or 2 straight hands of monsters, and I'm running a Spellbook deck, so that doesn't bode too well. The kid didn't even know what deck I was running because all I summoned was Breaker. He assumed I was Prophecy, but he thought I might be anti-meta. Whatever, though. And then, last but not least, I played a Yugioh Karakuri deck. And that was shocking because... I don't know, I've never played that before, and it was tough. And he opened T-King the first all 3 games, so that kind of kills me. T-King's a bane in this deck, so whatever. Yeah, overall it was fun. I started off 5-1. I should have gotten my invite. I choked. I know that, but whatever. It was my first one. Everybody was like really shocked that I got Prophecies up that high, and that I got all the way up to table 9, and that they were shocked that it was my first regional and I was doing so well. So I was pretty happy with it overall. I came in 111 out of 505, so not too shabby. But I know I can do better. I know I can top with this deck. I just got to tweak it a little bit, wait for Spellbook of the Master to come out in Cosmo Blazer. And, yeah. So, guys, I'll probably be posting up, like a combo with Prophecy video later. So, yeah. Probably soon. I'm kind of bored. So, yeah, guys. White Sox Warrior peacing out. Please subscribe, like, comment. You know, we're trying to really promote this page. So, yeah, go Team Meta Makers and go Prophecy. Peace.